Hello! Welcome to Saturday Morning Stories. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time if you haven't been here before. My name is Ian. Nice to meet you. So today we are going to read a book about a topic that is so huge. It is such a huge topic, but I found a book that I just thought was so good that I thought that it would be really fun, and I think that you'll all be up for it. It's also something that's going to be pretty familiar to a lot of you. The topic is our planet, Earth. It's called Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth, and it's written and illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. These illustrations are paintings that I think are so cool. And the book is written to my son Harland. This book was written in the first 2 months of your life as I tried to make sense of it all for you. These are the things I think you need to know. It's Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth by Oliver Jeffers. Our solar system, one of not millions, not billions, but trillions. That is so big. I didn't know that. Here we are on Earth, and these are all the other planets. Even Pluto, our favorite dwarf planet, probably not to scale. So that is a lot. That is a very big topic, talking about all those planets. Well, hello. Welcome to this planet. We call it Earth. It is the big globe floating in space on which we live. Look familiar? We're glad you found us, as space is very big. Here's us, and here's the moon, which is over 200,000 miles away. So that is a lot of space. And then look at all of this space to Mars, the next planet. There is so much to see and do here on Earth, though. So let's get started with a quick tour of just Earth. I think that is going to be plenty for us to talk about today. The planet is basically made up of two parts, land and sea. Firstly, let's talk about the land. It's what we are standing on right now. We know lots about the land. And look, you got some is hot, dry, flat, wet, bumpy, hot, pointy, cold. What does the land right around you look like? Any of that look familiar? Then there is the sea, which is full of wonderful things. Look at all these creatures. Oh, we got some people, a scuba diver, and lots of animals. Do you know the names of any of these animals? We know a bit about the sea, but we'll talk some more about that once you've learned to swim. It goes nearly 7 miles deep, we think. We're not even totally sure. Space is as big of a mystery as the sea sometimes. After that, there is also the sky, though that can get pretty complicated. So here's the land and the sea we were just talking about. Some of the land goes up into the sky, and then we have the air we breathe. Past that is called the stratus thingy. What's that? So complicated. And then outer space. But that's getting pretty complicated. We said that we were just going to talk about planet Earth, so we're starting to talk about outer space again once we talk about the sky. But that's pretty complicated. Look at all this stuff. We are just going to move on for now, because Earth is already such a big topic. On our planet, there are people. One people is a person. You are a person. You have a body. Your body has a head, arms, belly, legs, brain, heart, lungs, and bones to hold it all together. Look after it, as most bits of your body don't grow back, except for your nails and your hair. Those are things that grow back. The most important things for people to remember are to eat, drink, and stay warm. That is how we take care of our bodies. Do you remember to do all those things? If you get hungry or thirsty or cold, you're not going to be very comfortable. So you got to remember that. People come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. Look at all the different kinds of people. We may all look different, act different, and sound different, but don't be fooled. We are all people. Don't you think so? People can be really different, but I agree. We have to remember that we are all people, differences and all. There are animals too. They come in even more shapes, sizes, and colors. I'm not supposed to be here. I think that's a dodo bird. They don't exist anymore. They used to. Even more animals. They can't speak, though that's no reason not to be nice to them. What do you think about that? Can any of these animals speak? Oh, the parrot says, I can. Have you ever heard a parrot talk? They can talk just like people. Now, I realize you may not be able to speak yet either, even though your head is filled with questions. This is what the inside of my head looks like. I think that's a pretty close shot. But even if that's the case, be patient. You'll learn how to use words soon enough. Sometimes our thoughts, we don't even have words for them, but we do our best to put words to them. So, getting back to how it works on Earth. Generally how it works is that when the sun is out, it is daytime, and we do stuff. The rest of the time is night, when it is dark, save for the moon, and we sleep. See, the moon is bright? Please sleep when it's dark. Sometimes we have trouble sleeping. And we're getting close to summer now, and have you noticed that the days are getting longer and longer? Now, on Earth, things can move slowly sometimes. Look at that. Nice relaxing day in a field, having a picnic maybe. I like relaxing days like that. More often, though, they move quickly. Look at that. Life in a city moves really quickly, with lots of cars driving around and lots of people. So use your time well. It will be gone before you know it. Though we have come a long way, we haven't quite worked everything out, so there is plenty left for you to do. People on Earth we're talking about. You will figure out lots of things out for yourself. Just remember to leave notes for everyone else. Just like this book, which is Notes for Living on Planet Earth, you are going to be able to figure out lots of stuff about Earth and share it with everybody else on Earth, just like the author of this book. Here's Earth again, now that we've talked some more about it. It looks big, Earth, but there are lots of us here. What's this number? It's so huge. That's 7,327,450,667, and counting more every second. So, be kind. There is enough for everyone. Well, that is planet Earth. Make sure you look after it, as it's all we've got. Now, if you need to know anything else, I know we didn't cover everything about Earth, even though we tried to talk about so much. Just ask. I won't be far away. And when I'm not around, you can always ask someone else. All those people on Earth that we talked about, some of them are your family, your friends, your teachers, and they just keep going on and on. You're never alone on Earth. Look at all those people. And that's the end. I hope you liked Here We Are, Notes for Living on Planet Earth. I know that was a really huge topic, and you can always take out this book from the library and get a closer look at all those pictures or lots of other books. We have a lot by Oliver Jeffers on topics bigger and smaller. And then in the library, in the nonfiction section too, we have books all about Earth, about all the things we talked about. When you come into the library, feel free to ask me, and I can show you where our books are about the sky, about space, about all the animals we talked about on land and in the sea, about people, about our bodies. We have it all at the library. So thanks so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Be sure to check out all of our other story times on the library website, and some of them are online and some are in person. So see you again soon. Bye-bye.